What's up YouTube, this is Collect Pokemon and welcome back to another video. Oh my god, did you guys see? Did you guys see that the Scarlet and Violet booster box is sold out on the Pokemon Center website? And, we don't know whether it's going to get a restock or anything. So, it's going to go to the moon. It's going to hit, that $200 price range. If not $250, $300. It is such an iconic set. I mean, it is the start of the I can't do this anymore. But yeah, I was actually researching on another video, but this caught my attention, and I wonder if there's any YouTuber out there that is gonna make a video talking about how this is sold out, because everyone used the Pokemon Center selling out as the point in which this is a good investment or something like that, which does make me laugh sometimes, because it's not always the case. So for those new to Pokemon card investing, yeah, there's something called eBay where you can actually look up the price. Pokemon Center website is not the place you look for regarding whether a set is doing well, is it trending up, or something along that line. It's one of the most unreliable reference that you can find. Anyway, moving on. So in today's video, I actually wanted to talk about the idea, where has all the money gone? Now, we know that a lot of people made quite a lot of money in selling Evolving Skies or in selling some of these Sword and Shield era booster boxes, myself included. And for me, I'm distributing a lot of the money. For myself, I'm putting out a lot of the money. I'm selling some of them. I'm saving a lot of the money for a later set that I deem worth investing. Meanwhile, I'll just leave the money in the bank. And I will also liquidate certain Sword and Shield booster boxes in order for me to purchase more 151 Japanese booster box when the price is right. So, just full disclosure, that is what I'm doing. But in this video, I'm not going to talk about what I am doing, but I'm going to talk about what you guys think that the market is doing. So I'm going to give you guys a few options, and I'm going to share some thoughts on these options as to where is the money, or where are the money going with regards to what people make. I mean, people flipping things from the Pokemon Center website, selling it for $200. They make like what, 20-30 bucks. Where is that money all going? Is it going to their Taco Tuesday or something like that? Are they going to go for a fancy dinner, or are they going to look for other opportunities? And let's dive into it. So hit the like button, the subscribe button, and make sure you comment on this video, because I really want to see, you guys are the seller. You guys are making the money. Where are you guys putting the money? I want to know, as a little survey. So let's get into it. Are people putting cards back into the raw alt art cards? I mean, we see raw alt art card going up here and there. There has been a lot of video, just kind of pushing their way right in front of my face whenever I scroll Instagram or when I scroll YouTube. There's always people telling me that, oh my god, the strong of the week, this is the strong card, it went up how many times? It went from like $20 to $35, with like an 80% growth. So I do think that, there are some of those money flowing into the alt art, but I really don't. I mean, for me, the alt art card, I can't tell whether it is a consequences, whether the money from the alt art card are causing the booster box to rise, or are the money made from the booster box causing the raw card to rise. So it's hard to draw that correlation into which direction that the money is actually going. So I do have my reservation about the raw alt art cards. What about graded single cards? I mean, to be honest, the graded single market, for the old art has moved a lot, but for the other cards, there hasn't been too much of a movement in a lot of the graded single cards. Especially with a lot of those what we so-called junk slab. There hasn't been too much of movement from what I see. That might be because those cards are at the right price. People are still not thinking, or they just don't feel that these are good investment. It is very difficult to flip graded cards simply because of the quantity that there is. And I do think that there is a bit of a sour taste in a lot of people's mouth, knowing that a lot of the graded card has crashed in the past few years. So people are still a little reluctant into investing in graded single cards. So that's I don't think that money are going into that area just yet. Traditional Japanese chase card. So we're talking about the Poncho Pikachu's, the Munch set, Mario, Luigi. Those cards have been holding up quite well. I mean, despite that, there was this big waifu pump, waifu dump, and everything else, these cards are holding quite strong. And there has been certain movement in these cards. And noticeably, I think that there is actually a Munch Pikachu Black Label that is currently under auction on eBay right now. You guys should really check that one out. I do think that that card will be a very good indication of how these traditional chase cards are being seen by collectors. If that card sells for around, currently it's bid up to around 10,000 US dollar, I do believe that it will reach around 15 to 18, if not 20,000. Anything beyond that, we are gonna see a craze in the traditional Japanese chase card. We're gonna see those cards goes up. So definitely wait and see. If you are planning to sell certain of these traditional Japanese chase cards, don't sell it yet. Wait until this auction is done, and then see how the market is going to react to this sales. Because I bet you a lot of YouTubers will be making video about this, and they're gonna overanalyze the Japanese chase card market, and yeah. All right. Elite trainer boxes. These I've actually been monitoring very, very closely, and I can see that many of these elite trainer boxes are actually rising in price. I mean, one of the worst elite trainer boxes I've seen was actually Fusion Strike. Back then, no one wanted it, and for me, I think I took in 3 or 4 cases, 2 or 3 or 4, can't remember, but I do have some of those Fusion Strike elite trainer boxes, and I think that they're finally back at that MSRP around $49, actually above MSRP, which is around 40 is MSRP. So they're currently sitting at around $50. We're also seeing a lot of the Evolving Skies elite trainer box moving up in price. They are sitting at around that 90 to 100 US dollar per elite trainer box. So I do think that a lot of the money are being, I want to say it's funneled in there, but I think it's just that because the booster box and the booster packs prices are rising, it is rising. So it is like a, how do you call it, like an after effect, rather than that's where the money is being poured. Japanese booster boxes. No, I would say this. Other than 151, I don't see anyone buying Japanese booster boxes. I mean, we're finally seeing Dream League, Tag Team All Star, all these traditional Japanese booster box having quite a stable price right now. There's not much price change in those. Even for sets like VMAX Climax, V Star Universe, Shining Star V, none of them has any big fluctuation in price. The price is stabilizing; they're not dropping, but it's not rising much either. So I don't think that a lot of money are being shoveled into the Japanese booster box. What about the Sun and Moon booster boxes? Sun and Moon booster box could be something that people will look into later on as the Sword and Shield are rising to a certain point where it surpasses or are very similar to the Sun and Moon booster boxes. I mean, we're looking at like Unbroken Bond sitting at $500. Cosmic Eclipse sitting at like $950. So I think that it will still take some time for the price of the Sword and Shield to settle before people can digest and boost up any of the Sun and Moon booster box prices. So most likely we're gonna wait for another 6 months or so, I do believe. But this is just my personal guess. I would not be buying Sun and Moon booster boxes, so that's something for you guys to keep in mind. What about other Sword and Shield booster boxes? Well, I think that's exactly what's happening right now. People make money from Evolving Skies. They put those money back into Fusion Strike. They put those money into Chilling Reign. They put it into Lost Origin. And that's why we're seeing booster box price move up. And I think that, this could be easily seen if you guys do any sort of eBay search. And take a look at the dates of the sales. We're seeing quite a large volume of sales of Chilling Reigns and all these, Sword and Shield era booster boxes. So I do believe that's where things are moving. What about other card games? Yeah, some money are being diverted in other card games, but I do believe that people find Pokemon the safest card game right now. So if you make money from it, maybe they'll speculate, maybe they'll move some money into One Piece, but I think that they will most likely reinvest those money back into the Pokemon card. Simply, it's just that it's much more stable, it's much less volatile, and this has been a proven history into over time that it does make money. Last but not least, maybe people are just leaving the money in the bank account and waiting for the next big thing. I would be doing that, but to be very honest, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will not, because they will not know when the next big thing is. They have to keep rolling, keep going. And I think that, to be very honest, when you are in this hobby long enough, patience is a virtue. So you just have to sometimes wait. But yeah, that's what I think. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Where do you think the money that people are making, where are they going? So hit the like button, subscribe button, and type in the comment section, and we're going to discuss about it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. This is Collect Pokemon. Bye bye.